Good evening and welcome. I'm Sheila Balgobin and I am the Dream Detective, and I help you to sleep better and to find the gold in the gobbledygook of your dreams so you can live the life you dream of. This evening's subject is something that resonated not only with me but with a friend and colleague. And a conversation that we had about it made me realize that we have to believe that we're worth it. Her issues around of feeling worthy or worth it um, came up as a result of writing a book and dealing with it, feelings that came up talking about her early years and growing up years and things that have happened in her life. For me, it came up with this invitation to participate in this master class, which begins next week on October 7th. It When I looked at the lineup of the women that were sharing this masterclass platform with me, and it's like, oh my gosh, look at them! They've written books, they've got radio shows, they were on TV, they were in the newspapers, and it's like I don't have any of that, or not as much anyway. And I had to stop myself. I had to really kind of check myself and not go into this crazy mental malware spiral of you're not good enough, you're not worthy. And it's like, listen, giving myself a pep talk, like, listen, girl, if the organizer of this event, who is a renowned coach herself, thought you were worthwhile to include in her program, then damn it, you're good enough. End of. And that's when it started me to thinking that as I was talking to my girlfriend, that this kind of pernicious belief or lack of belief in ourselves, it really can be a stumbling block even when we're successful. We don't believe it. We don't believe in ourselves enough to believe that we deserve the success that we have. And so it really brought me up short to realize that even with all of the things that I've accomplished in the past and acknowledge, and the things that I'm doing now, that there's still that little voice in the background that's saying, you're not good enough. Yes, I am good enough. Good enough that now people are seeking me out and looking for my expertise and asking me to join their groups to lend my support and my accumulated wisdom, such as it is, with the people that they serve. And so I would challenge you to think about that. However successful you may or may not perceive yourself to be, do you believe you're worth it? We're so quick to um, deem ourselves to beat ourselves up and to fall into victim mode when things go wrong. Oh, woe is me. Why me? Why has this happened to me? Fair enough, you can have your pity party, but then we're just as quick to deny ourselves when things go well, when we're successful, when we're acknowledged. Isn't that a strange thing? We're quick to grab hold of the negative, but when good fortune comes to us, we don't believe we deserve it. it's it's a terrible paradox, but it's that mental malware in the background that's saying you don't really deserve this. This really isn't for you. It was a fluke. No, it wasn't. It was damn hard work and paying attention and doing what you love and being consistent at it that got you there. So you do deserve it. You've worked for it. Most of us don't have success dropped in our laps. We work for it. And so I would challenge you to think about that. Where in your life are you, despite being successful at whatever it is, you still have that sort of feeling, this hangover almost of, did I really deserve that? Should I have this? I can't believe this is happening to me. Believe it. Believe in yourself, because, like that famous tag phrase by L'Oreal, you're worth it. You are worth it. And if you believe you're worth it, other people will believe you're worth it. I find that, have found that to be true for myself. The more self-belief that I had, the more self-confidence I exhibited and truly felt, not faking it, the more and more people started coming to me. I didn't have to bother to come, to go after them. They're coming to me, and more are coming all the time, which is great. And I'm grateful, but I also believe that I'm worth it. That what I have to offer is of value to other people, and they recognize that, and they're coming without me having to solicit them. They are coming to me. So as you go, in the days to come, think about that. Where in your life are you letting yourself down because you don't think you're worth it? You are worth it, but you have to believe you're worth it. Thanks so much for watching and listening. I hope that was of value to you. If it was, leave a comment, drop me some love hearts or other emojis. If you have any questions, please ask, whether you send it by a personal message or you leave a comment here after the post goes up. Thank you again for joining me. Have a wonderful evening and rest of the week, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.